This event today was another chapter of Forgotten Harvest. To have board members here, our volunteers, our fantastic staff, city officials, government officials, and the like. This is groundbreaking, and groundbreaking means we're getting started.
Welcome to the future site of Forgotten Harvest. We're here on 10 beautiful acres of land in Oak Park, Michigan. All of you are supporters of Forgotten Harvest in a deep way. But everybody doesn't necessarily know this has been a journey.
Well, this is the culmination of a number of years of planning and a desire on behalf of a wonderful mission to serve a lot more people.
This campus is going to benefit Forgotten Harvest tremendously, and obviously the benefit will be to the community.
Even in quote-unquote normal times, we know that food insecurity is real, that people in our communities struggle to put food on the table.
It can happen to anyone. So we need to reach out and support our friends and neighbors who need food.
It doesn't take long before families fall into a situation where, they need food. And Forgotten Harvest has been just an amazing organization for decades.
We have a great need in our area. We're right around 7 Mile and John R. So it's kind of a food desert in that area. And Forgotten Harvest gives us the ability to feed 300 families a week.
The needs are growing by the day, especially in this time of COVID, but they will always be there.
And Forgotten Harvest has done remarkable work to respond to that increased need. But they could be doing even more. We know it, if there were just the facility.
By looking at our logistics system, looking at our warehouse, looking at how we move our food and touch our food, and we came to the conclusion that we need to go into a bold effort to really become the Forgotten Harvest of the future.
We have to increase our capacity, and we also want to increase the nutritious mix. And through a strategic planning process, we are going to be making an 80,000 square foot distribution center in campus that will house our volunteers and our repack and our drivers and our trucks so that we can more effectively reduce food insecurity.
From an economic development perspective, I'm happy to see this site redeveloped to continue the success of 8 Mile Road and of our county. I mean, this is going to create good paying jobs for our county, so certainly there's an economic component to it.
They've been a great partner in our community and given back in every way possible, and we didn't want them to leave our community, so we did everything in our effort to make sure they stayed here.
It's a reassurance to our community that what I consider the best run nonprofit in all of Michigan is going to stay in our community.
You need to work together to make these things happen, and if we don't work with our private partners, projects really don't get off the ground.
Government needs the private sector, and the private sector needs government. I mean, we have to strive together. It's impossible to think that we can be successful without each other.
I don't know another group that is more innovative, more efficient, more spirited, more creative, and determined to really meet the need of our greater community, and this will just make it all the more possible for them to keep doing that.
This is an important step in continuing to make certain that families don't go hungry.
There's probably no organization that I know that is as focused on their mission and as capable of fulfilling it as Forgotten Harvest.